What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to do a quick hands-on review on the Nokia Lumia 710. This is a blender phone, so I really didn't get all the time I wanted with it, but I did get a couple weeks with it, and I'll tell you what I think. As far as we go on the outside, it's a pretty standard Windows phone. I don't want to go as far as saying it's an uninspired design. If it wasn't a Nokia, I would say it was perfectly fine, but I kind of expect Nokia to do a little better on design. It's a pretty plain Jane. As you can see from the front, you got the 3 standard window buttons. You got your power button, your USB charging port, and your headphone jack up there. You got your rocker volume there and your camera button. I don't know if you can see those right there. Speakers on the back, 5 megapixel camera, LED flash. That's pretty much it. I think it would look a little bit better if I had a more colorful cover, but that's neither here nor there. Let's dive into a Windows Phone, shall we? Okay, push the top button and the screen lights up. Here you can see we have some notifications. We have the time, the date, the fact that I have a missed phone call /voicemail, and the fact that I have 19 things in my Hotmail. Yikes. Swipe up, we'll get into it. First thing you notice here is the live tiles doing their thing. I have the weather right there. I have the me button, or I'm sorry, the me tile. It's showing me that I have 68 new items that I need to look at. I have a Hotmail here, and everything else is just stuff that I would set up. This does have the ESPN exclusive tile. Other than that, it's just let's dive in and get used to what exactly Windows Phone does. Okay, so we're going to start with the People Hub here, because that's what Windows Phone is known for the most. Just deep integration with all your social networks, and it does it quite well. Let's open it up. Okay, so what you see came to here is what I did last on my social network, and then you have everybody that's in my phone book. We're going to swipe over one. Here's what's new on all my accounts: my Twitter, my Facebook, my Windows Live account. Everything's right there. My most recent used, and again back to my people. I do like this a lot, just because everything's in one place. What I wish they would have here is the fact my notifications on tweets that came to me, direct messages, that type of thing. You do have to back out and hit the me tile for that. Okay, you see here under notifications, and it will give you all of your notifications. I just wish that was integrated with the people tile. What's nice about the me tile also is if I want to check in, it's right there. If I want to post a message, I can post a message to just Windows Live, just Facebook, or just Twitter, or all at once, and it goes out. Let's go back there for a second. I'll show you the keyboard. The keyboard is very nice here on the Windows Phone. As you can see, I'm making a mistake, but it fixes it very quickly for me. It is very fast, it's very fluent, I like it a lot. I do prefer the swipe keyboard, but as a hunt and peck keyboard, this is one of the best ones I've ever used. So kudos to Microsoft on that one. Okay, the other thing that this does very well besides social integration is it does your email very well. Let's open that up. As you can see, here's everything I have in my email. You have unread, you have urgent, then you have all. The cool thing about this is it fires things up really quick. Okay, there is everything. It's threaded. I'm going to open it up. There's the email. I can throw it away. You see how quick that was? Let's open up another one. I can hit that button. I can reply all or forward. Okay, or I can just kind of move through my emails like that. So let's go back one. And what you can also do here is you can just kind of push down on it and you can have all your options right there. And then, give me a second. If I can figure this one out, if you push on the screen somewhere, oh, there it is right there, the check. It brings little boxes there, so if you don't want to read it or you just want to get rid of a whole bunch of stuff, which I probably should, just check a whole bunch of stuff. You hit that button and it all goes away. It's very, very smooth, very nice email interface. I actually prefer this over the Migo interface. Okay. If you want to change what it looks like, we'll go into settings. Okay, and here's your theme. Right now I have it on Nokia Blue. Let's change it just for fun to purple. And it's done. Now I'm also going to change it to the dark background. And as you can see, my home screen has changed dramatically, but that's pretty much all you can do on Windows Phone as far as customization is concerned. You can move around your tiles a little bit. Let's show you that. Let's take ESPN. All I did was push down on it, and I'm going to move it up right there. We're going to pin it down. We'll kind of, let's leave that there. Move Nokia Drive up there to fill in the gap. Very easy to do that. If you want to unpin something from the menu, let's unpin Netflix. Hold it down, push the button, gone. Okay. You want to add something? Let's add Ask Ziggy. Go over, pin the start menu. There it is. Now, as you can see right there, it did leave that gap in there. I don't know why. It's not really a deal breaker. It's just something that's a little annoying. If it would simply fill that gap in for me, it would stop that one maneuver. The other thing that's really cool on Windows Phone is the fact that if you push down on the menu button, instead of taking the menu, if you would hold it, you can fire things up by voice command. Let's try that right now. As you can see here, I have a flashlight application on here. Instead of pressing that button, I can hold down this menu button. Open flashlight. As you can see, it recognized my command to open the flashlight. And there it is. If you want to just go back to the menu, you hit the menu button naturally. The other thing that Windows Phone does, you can hit the back button and it'll take you back to the last couple things you did, which I like. Or if you hold down on it, this is the multitasking that they put in, the Tombstone multitasking. Only very few things run in the background. The rest of the stuff, it just kind of pauses. There's also the search button there, which will take you straight to Bing. Oop, there we go. Which I don't really understand that button too much. Just being the fact that if you hold down the Windows Phone button and ask it for search for something, it does the same thing. I'll show it to you right now. Pizza in New York City. So as you can tell, it knows the difference between a command and a search. If I hit that button, which for me kind of makes the Bing button kind of useless, and as you can see, it will bring up pizza in New York City. Okay, it will bring up what it is, the stars, and if you go a little deeper, you can get the hours, the category it's in. Right there's the website. If you push the directions button, it'll fire up the maps, take you right to it. This is a pretty cool feature that Windows Phone has that MeeGo doesn't. Just the little touches like that. The other thing we're going to look at before we get going is we're going to look at the music player. Again, it's just a matter of getting used to the hubs. Okay, the first thing comes up is the history of the last couple things I played. Here's what I just put on. I'm not quite sure why that app shows up. And then here is my music, my videos, my podcast. Let's go into music. And you can see here's everything I have on the phone. Again, it's a loaner phone. I don't have that much stuff on it. Albums, songs. I don't have a playlist on. And there's my genres. Let's go back one. Go back to the history. Get something rolling here. Okay. Now, if we would lock the phone and open it back up, you can control everything from the home screen now. I'm sorry, from the lock screen. Let's open it back up. Overall, it's a pretty good experience. What's kind of weird about it is that if you would do the lock screen, the music still plays, everything still kind of seems like it's running in the background, but it's not. If it's locked for any extended period of time, your Wi-Fi shuts off and it automatically goes to your carrier data plan, which I don't like too much, being how limited data plans are. I'm hoping that's something Nokia will fix in the future. One of the other quirky things about it is you do have to find the power button specifically to get your lock screen to come up. If you're coming from a Nokia phone, you're really not going to like that too much. You kind of get used to pushing any of the bottom buttons to open it up, but that's not going to work for you. And it has one master control volume, or for volume. If you turn the music down, everything gets turned up and down. There's no separate controls for ringer or from the rest of your volume. I turn my music up, my ringer goes up. I turn my music down, my ringer goes down. Other than that, it's a pretty good experience if you haven't picked up a Windows phone. Go to the store, pick one up, see what it's about. If you have any questions on either Windows Phone or the 710, feel free to shoot me a tweet or just leave a comment in the bottom. I'm sure I've missed something in this review, so let me know what else you need to know. Thanks for watching.